What happened when you saved your bully's life? I work the late shift at a dive bar and still waking up from nightmares about high school. This woman sat down and ordered a vodka martini. I asked if she was okay and she started talking about a girl named Vanessa who bullied her for years at her job, spread rumors she had diseases, got her fired by telling her manager lies about how she was trying to steal her husband. My hands started shaking because I knew a Vanessa who ruined my life as well. The woman kept talking. She said Vanessa grew up in a small town in Ohio. My throat went dry. I grew up in Ohio. Now this stranger was explaining to me how she had tracked Vanessa down and driven 14 hours to find her. She had a knife in her car she planned to use on her. I should have called the police right then. Instead, I poured her another drink and started talking to her. I told her my own story without using names. I told her about the time my bully, my Vanessa, convinced my crush to ask me to prom as a joke in front of the whole cafeteria. When I said yes, everyone laughed. I told this stranger about how I spent junior year in a psychiatric facility because Vanessa lied to my parents, saying I tried to hurt myself. I told her revenge feels good in theory, but prison is real. She thanked me and left. I gave her my number and texted her every few days to make sure she was okay. I tried to move on, but the universe wouldn't let me. I searched Vanessa's name that night and discovered she'd built this perfect life. Husband, 2 kids, a mommy blog with 40,000 followers about kindness and raising good humans. Meanwhile, I was 30 pounds overweight, single, living in a studio with a hot plate, failing statistics for the second time. The nightmares from high school came back. I started calling in sick to work. Then Vanessa posted about surviving a scary stalker experience. The woman I talked down had turned herself into the police, admitting to what she'd wanted to do. Vanessa wrote about how good people protected her, how the universe sends angels when you need them. 15,000 likes. A local news station interviewed her. She cried on camera about how blessed she felt. Comments poured in, calling her brave and inspiring. A week later, Vanessa announced she was writing a book about resilience. She posted a photo signing with a publisher, champagne glass raised, her kids in matching outfits beside her. Caption, "My story could help so many people." The woman who made me want to die was now profiting off almost getting killed by someone she'd also destroyed. I couldn't stop refreshing her page. I wrote Vanessa an anonymous message. The person who stopped your stalker from hurting you is someone you bullied. Your angel never came from your treatment of others, just from my own humanity. I stared at the message for an hour. My finger hovered over send. Then I deleted it and called my therapist instead. She said I was experiencing moral injury. I said I was experiencing my life being a cosmic joke. A few months later, I saw a flyer at community college for a mental health panel. They wanted survivors to share their stories. I signed up thinking maybe it would help. Maybe saying it out loud to strangers would finally make it feel real and finished. The night before, I almost backed out 3 times. However, I realized the universe hated me specifically when I showed up and spotted Vanessa sitting in the 3rd row, notebook open, doing research for her book. She didn't recognize me. I'd gained weight, changed my hair, changed everything about myself to stop being the girl she tortured. I barely recognized myself most days. I sat in front of the audience and Vanessa and told my story anyway. I didn't use her name. I didn't have to. I watched Vanessa's face change as I brought up the psychiatric facility. She connected the details. Her pen stopped moving. Her smile faded. She went pale under her perfect makeup. Afterwards, she approached me in the hallway crying. "Oh my God, I had no idea. I was just a stupid kid. I'm so sorry. I think about high school and I cringe at who I was. I've changed so much, I promise." I let her finish. I let her stumble through every excuse, every justification. I waited until she ran out of words and stood there expecting forgiveness. Then I said calmly, "3 months ago, a woman sat at my bar planning to hurt you. I talked her down for 2 hours. I called the police. I saved your life." Vanessa's mouth opened, but nothing came out. "I just need you to go on living knowing the person you almost destroyed is the reason you're still breathing. Your book about resilience exists because of me. Your kids still have a mother because of me, and you'll never be able to repay that or make it right. You just have to carry it." I walked out without looking back. I heard her calling my name, but I kept walking. Vanessa never published that book.